Halloween, everyone.
We've got.
There's dry ice down here. I mean steam. I mean scary smoke.
I mean, maybe we should, Jeremy. Maybe you should put it up here to make it. Oh my God! Look at me. I look like a.
Can you guys guess what we are?
Oh.
Oh.
There we go. Perfect.
Boy, is that.
It just got real.
Is that?
You splashed water on me.
40s. Amanda, Timer FX is saying she's a 40 synchronized swimmer. Is that right?
Yes. Also, 2009 Nuvaring girl. You're splashing me.
All right, Jeremy, get away.
But dead nonetheless. Oh, can they guess what Maria is?
What is Maria?
I'm a Dark Lord.
Amanda, Maria, you didn't let him guess.
Well, didn't I?
Look at this.
Katie, what are you dressed as?
I am Maria as a pimp.
Pimp Maria.
Maria, she's you.
I'm you, Maria.
She just
I've never worn a necklace like that in my life.
You're
Pimp
dressed as
Maria.
Halloween as a pimp.
My hair isn't that blonde.
It will be.
Because I'm going to bleach it.
It will be 10 years from today. Adam, what are you?
I'm a Hershey Kiss.
And how about who's that in the back?
Hi, I'm Tyler.
What are you, Tyler?
I'm Rihanna.
Oh,
Too soon.
Poor
See, I
taste.
didn't even suggest
That's
it.
poor
so.
taste.
That's good though. That's what
That's
that's what our
perfect.
viewers
I
like.
have poor taste.
You know,
Because she ran her mouth.
what would late night lemonade be without a little without a little
Dry ice.
without a little music from Justin Johnson,
Justin
Eclipse
Johnson. There he is.
Tonight's show has a lot of things that go bump in the night. Stream is a great way to enjoy your night. Timer FX Anastasia Fall. We're all probably gonna die, so let's have a fucking ball. The stream, am I right? Who's out there, guys? Come on. Yeah.
What are you dressed as, Justin?
I'm a stream fan.
Let's hear-
Stream rules.
Oh, cool.
that's great.
Yeah, what's up? And it's age, sex, location. Am I right? Come on, guys. Let's chat this up.
You don't even have to
forgot
say
it.
that. You can just say ASL, and they'll know what you mean.
Can you hear this bubbling, Brian? You can hear this bubbling?
It must sound spooky.
Is it overtaking the?
Hold the mic up to it.
Ooh, that's the scary fog.
Well, you guys, I have to say that Halloween's one of my favorite holidays, so I'm very happy
Me
to be
too.
here celebrating with all of our friends and the people on the internet.
We also today is a very special show. I mean, I've never been more excited about a show in
No,
my
this
life.
is probably going to be our best show, I predict.
We have in our presence a parrot and two witches.
Top of that, Dr. Mock Brown or whatever.
Dr. Mock Brown,
What is his name?
Dr. Moctopus or something. And we'll be talking with them in just a moment. But first, I wanted to just show. I wanted to show that, you know, I was flipping through some Halloween costume catalogs, and I just want to show a couple of things that I found in the catalog. So if we could go to that, the first one, Chloe, that would be great.
Oh.
Isn't that a fun costume?
What is that?
I don't know. It's a sunman. It's a sunman. And then here's another one that I found. Just
Oh, that's cute, actually.
yeah,
I love
just
mushrooms.
a little mushroom. And then this one
Yum,
came
yum,
up.
yum.
Oh, no.
Maria, you are gonna die because actually that's really great. Because actually, I found. Is this your last picture?
No.
Okay, then I like it. Go ahead.
And then here's Brian Gramo in his schoolgirl outfit.
Oh my god, that is so sexy.
That's what he wants to be for Halloween. What did you say, Brian?
Just saying, I miss those days, you know?
What
That
do you
school
mean?
did
That
a
was when
lot
he
for
was
me.
in a sorority.
Brian does have great legs,
And then
doesn't he?
here's the next one I came across.
Oh my god.
It's Adam.
Oh, man.
That is one sick pup.
That was a giant couch.
And then
That was a giant cat.
and then we came across this one, and that is Justin as no other than Preston from Preston's Planet on the Stream.tv.
Oh my gosh. This is
And
so
then
great.
I came across Katie.
That's so cute. Look at her little pumpkin.
Anyway, I was just really.
Well, that's funny because I actually had a picture of you and I what we went for for Halloween. Oh my god!
Oh,
Maria.
right. That's me as Beyonce for Halloween.
single ladies.
Look at that body.
Look at how good that looked.
Yeah,
You were working out.
I don't think Beyonce would wear that swimsuit.
That was Beyonce.
I thought that was you.
It is me in Beyonce's
Holes
outfit.
in your story. Yep. Well, you guys, I had a picture actually that taken. Remember when we went out last year for Halloween? I have a picture of Maria and myself on Halloween. I wanted to show what our costumes were last year because we worked really, really hard.
We did.
Killing and skinning. Oh, actually, this is a different one, but this is that's a good one too. You can put that up if you want. Oh, this is last Halloween.
Oh my God,
Remember?
Amanda! I don't remember that. I have no idea.
And if you want, Chloe, you can put that other picture back up because this is our first experience with Dancing with a Ghost. If anyone remembers this,
I was there. I took that picture.
does anyone remember that?
goodness.
When we saw that ghost.
That ghost was having the best
It
time.
showed up on the negative. I see that.
I took that picture. It was really there.
Yeah. So, anyways, I
That's
think that
great.
like whether or not I know there's probably a lot of people out there who don't haven't decided whether or not they believe in anything paranormal or if you really believe it or you really don't believe it. Like either way, it's so interesting and really like something that you should kind of make it open your mind to one way
Open
or
your
the other.
minds.
Yeah. So
What are they saying? Are they having fun? This is a Halloween extravaganza.
Mr. Paisley said, if you liked it then, you should have put an Uva ring on it.
Oh.
I don't know about that.
Well, how about we bring out our two?
Well, what about my book review?
Oh, that's okay.
That'd be
Is
a
that
bizarre
not fun
engagement.
on Halloween?
No, do it.
Okay, hold on. Well, I don't know if anyone knew. Oh, excuse me. Oops. I don't know if anyone knew this, but I was just in Nolens, New Orleans.
Is that how they say it? Nolens?
I don't know.
Knowledge.
Anyways, while I was there, I went to the actually biannual Angola Prison Rodeo. I don't know if anyone out there is from Louisiana and has visited the state penitentiary out there, but it's really amazing. They open it up twice a year and let the prisoners compete in a rodeo for cigarettes and privileges, and they also get to sell all their handiworks. So one gentleman was an author, and I was able to purchase from him his book, Coffee Break by John F. Hosford.
That's great.
So anyways, it's just a series of cartoons, and then here's like one, for example. This says, you bulls is all alike. All you care about is sports.
Oh no! This guy was in jail.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyways, if you guys can get over to the Angola
Nolens.
State Prison and pick
Nolens.
one of these babies up, I highly recommend it.
Well, should we bring out our guests?
I think that's a good idea.
All right, we have three fabulous guests.
Yes.
And we're going to talk a little bit about witchcraft and the paranormal. So
Yeah.
let's bring everyone out.
Come on
Parents
out,
and everyone.
We need to get rid of that ice or whatever.
Yeah, just put that away.
Just get that out of here. Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
And you guys, there's a little bitty parrot.
Take
Oh
your
my
time.
gosh.
Okay.
Oh, killer. Okay, so can we go and introduce?
Oh, Jeremy.
I wanted it to say hey.
Oh,
Okay, so you
God.
guys are gonna have to share that
will?
microphone if you can.
How,
If she won't say hello, hello, she'll just whistle. I mean, she knows how to say hello, but she's very shy. She's a very shy bird.
What's her name?
Right now, she's really focused on the new environment I've just carried her into. Her name's Danu.
Danu. And
Danu.
she's been on television before, though, hasn't she?
Danu has.
when?
She's a little celebrity.
It's now actually stuffed away in the archives of Animal Planet. So she hasn't made it to television. She was just filmed by Animal Planet.
Wow, and she's so
Looking for,
pretty.
people who work with animals on a spiritual basis. They wanted a spiritual voice, but it got tucked away because some guy at Animal Planet was freaked out by me. So currently it's
What do you
being hidden under a
mean?
rock somewhere.
It is. We have to find that rock.
Yeah.
I guess the mic isn't on for the guests, so
Uh-oh.
Can they
It
hear?
isn't on.
Can they hear anything?
Hello.
I don't know. I just
They said it, and they're saying, turn on the mic.
Well,
We can't hear
let's
the
go to
guy.
a commercial.
Oh, it works
No.
now. It's good.
It's good. It's good. It works
we're
now.
good.
Hi.
So can,
Hello.
let's introduce
Maybe
you.
have her hold it when it's at.
Oh,
I mean, like when
Me,
she's
hello.
talking, and then
right.
don't be like Ryan Seacrest.
Hello. So let's introduce our guest. This is Jeremy.
And Jeremy,
Hi.
tell us a little bit about why you're here today.
And hold the mic, baby, when you do it.
My family is haunted. All my family, they have visions and whatnot. And
Tell us about it. Like, give us an example.
well, 2 of my aunts share visions, and
Share visions,
Yeah,
wow.
they used to have bunk beds because there's 4 sisters, all a couple years apart, and they would both wake up at the same time because they're having the same exact dream of like falling off a cliff.
Wow.
And then when their father, my grandfather, died, they were both visited by him. One aunt lives in Denver, and he woke her up and he said, you know, I'm fine. And she's like, okay. And then in the later, my Aunt Heidi, who lives in Laguna, she was with her nighttime friend, her boyfriend. And
Her
my
boyfriend.
grandfather wakes her up and he goes, who is this guy?
Nighttime friend.
And she's like, excuse me? And he's like, who's this guy? And she's like, Daddy, I don't want to be alone. And he's like, well, I'm dead and I'm fine. So,
Oh my
And they both called
gosh.
each other. And she's like, Heidi, guess what will never happen? She's like, you'll never guess what happened. Dad visited me. And she's like, me too. So they didn't even know.
Oh,
The same night?
My
The same
gosh.
night. Like after my grandfather
That's a lot
died.
of frequent flyer miles.
For sure.
Oh my
All
gosh.
right.
So that's just one spooky story.
Oh my gosh. Okay, and then let's pass the mic to our second guest. And
Guinevere.
Guinevere, can you tell us a little bit about what you do? Please.
Well, I'm Guinevere Bridge, and this is Danu. And Danu is going to be 6 years old in February.
Oh.
And I think between the two of us, even though she's a bird and doesn't really have a voice except for the one I give her, she's probably the more dynamic one because she is not. She won't take any, you know what, from spirits. She's a very good demon protector. In magic or in spiritual work, she's considered a familiar, which is basically your companion in magic. And birds, in and of themselves, in shamanism and magic, terrify demons and bad spirits.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Is there a reason for that, or is it just?
Because they're very sensitive to the energies
Okay.
of spirits and all that, and they basically, it's hard to explain how they can wrangle the energy, but they're stronger.
That's so interesting.
So now, Jeremy, you were very into witchcraft at an early age. And and you say that you've had some really weird experiences about when you like dabbled in that.
Yeah, we did a Ouija board when I was 12, and we got Jimi Hendrix to visit us.
What?
How?
With a Ouija board, just a standard Target, purchased Ouija board, and they're really effective. I don't know.
But what happened?
He played us a song.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm just kidding. He sent us messages through the Ouija board, and he
How
just
did you know
said,
it was
like,
Jimi Hendrix?
well, because we called forth Jimi Hendrix, and he said, keep it groovy.
He wrote it on the
On the
Ouija
Ouija board, yeah. Wild, huh?
How do you know no one was moving it though?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I believe.
She thinks someone was moving it.
She
Really?
does.
What?
Yeah, she totally says the
Who?
person was messing with the board.
Was it my sister?
Yes.
Well, my sister wasn't there. I don't have a sister.
She does have a sister. Her name's Brittany.
Trying to trick her. She's too smart.
Don't try and trick that bird. That bird can.
Oh.
That bird will.
So it wasn't Jimi Hendrix?
Come for you in your sleep.
Was it Janis Joplin?
No,
Oh.
you didn't have Janis Joplin or Jimi Hendrix in the room.
Who was it?
How does she know? How do you know?
By a ghost.
Oh my
Ghosts
God.
play
Do
pranks?
Have a sense,
all the time.
Guinevere, do ghosts have a sense of humor?
Yes, they do. They have a huge
are
sense
they-
of humor.
Do they maintain their characteristics from when they were alive?
A lot of them do, yeah. They carry a lot of that stuff over. You know, when they're dead, they're not necessarily aware of the fact that they're dead.
Oh, really?
They think they're maybe dreaming. When you're
Oh.
dead, it's kind of very fuzzy, and different realities can flip over on top of each other. So a lot of your personality carries over, and a lot of humor.
So the Sixth Sense was pretty accurate, do you think?
Ridiculously accurate. Also, the others.
I love the others.
That's incredibly accurate. I can't tell you how many times I'm talking to spirits or ghosts and telling them, I hate to be the one to inform you, but that's not just a flesh wound.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so scary to me because that feeling when you're kind of like half in a dream, and that kind of what it feels. Now, when everyone dies, like, what are your thoughts on that? Like, what does everyone become like a spirit that can?
Well,
like,
here's the
has-
interesting thing about life and death in general is it's all one streaming illusion. It's very much like watching a movie or TV. It's like a constant hypnosis. We think we're solid and alive, and then we think, of course, when you're dead, you're no longer solid. But it's all moving energy. It's just a
Right.
choice of whether we slow the energy down long enough to be in a physical body, or whether we can speed it up fast enough to move into etheric kind of energies.
Oh, interesting.
So interestingly, and I personally have died twice.
What do you mean?
I have 3 birthdays.
Wait a minute.
Wait, what? Like, what do you mean?
Now, both of
This
you are
just got
saying
real.
these things and then being like, next topic.
Yeah,
So
next.
can we? So can we just elaborate on that for a minute? What do you mean you've died 3 times?
Well, no, twice. I've been
Twice.
born 3 times. If you want to consider, my mom gave birth to me, and then when I was 15, I died, and they found me dead. Yeah, so they kind of opened the door to a corpse. I've been dead for quite some time. I was already changing color. But they figured I was 15, so they worked their ass off to bring me back, and they got a very angry, aggressive woman. I was a little angry to be back in the body. But I was good. I was okay. I thought I would be brain dead because it took them about 4 to 5 minutes to bring me back, and apparently if your brain doesn't get enough oxygen.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And then the second time was July before last July.
What happened then?
I'm not going to elaborate on that one, but let's say I was gone for about 3 minutes.
Wow.
So, when you were found, what had you been? How had you died?
Well, the first time was murder, and the second time was accident.
And did you ever find your murderer?
Actually, no, they never did.
And do you remember anything from the afterlife of
Both times, yes.
You do.
Mhm. That's one of the reasons why I know that they're not quite sure.
Yeah.
You know,
It's not
because you don't
clear-cut.
feel different.
Yeah.
When I was 15 and I when I was dying, that hurt. That
Yeah.
exactly. I know. No, not cool. You want to right here? Do you have to poop?
Oh, he's poopy.
Oh, that's
Poopy.
good.
Oh, poopy.
For apples.
No bobbing for apples.
No,
She's very
don't do it.
Spent so much money putting that together.
That's
good.
That's like Maria.
That's like me.
I have to hold her over a little tank.
Gosh. So now did you have these before you died? The ability.
You know what? Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, I've been psychic since I was a little girl, so
You
it
have
wasn't
been.
that shocking when I left my body. It was a little bit, but not terribly. But let me tell you, dying hurts. Once you're out of your body, you're like, oh, what was that? I don't remember what was it doing. It's a very forgetful, fuzzy thing. And I was floating, and I thought, wow, this is really cool. I don't know why I'm floating, but it's really wonderful. And I kind of flipped over and saw my body, and that's when I realized I was dying. So until I actually saw my body,
Did you freak out?
totally freaked out. I was like, oh my God, I'm dying. I'm like, I have to get down there. How do I get back in there? I was like, how did I get out of there? And so it was kind of funny. And then I had this moment where I was like, why am I trying so hard to get down there when I feel fine? So you don't feel any different. No different. You still feel like you got all this.
God.
Feeling different except for you feel really good. And of course, I was 15, so of course,
Yeah.
typical 15-year-old, I'm thinking, maybe I can crash a movie theater and see a movie for free.
Oh my gosh. What would we do?
What would I do?
I'd come here and do a show.
That would be great. People are like, I think I saw her in the studio.
Yeah.
I'm gonna haunt you, Brian Graham.
Do you feel something cold behind you?
I'm gonna haunt you.
Gosh. Now,
So, do you guys want to hear about when I contacted the lead singer of Sublime?
wait, did you really?
Are you serious?
No, I'm just really
Yeah, he's messing around again.
How do you?
too good.
Is the bird
I
telling
can't
you that?
follow that.
Yeah, she talks.
So she's telling you that he's lying.
Yes.
Wait a minute. This is great.
That parrot is
I don't
gonna
want to
get
talk
you.
anymore.
No, Jeremy. This is great.
She likes you.
This
Oh,
is,
good.
I want to talk to you, Jeremy, right now because you were
Yeah.
born with this, obviously, and you were striving so much
I was striving really,
to
really good.
become this. So, what is this in your hand? Is this like a spell book you bought, or?
Yes, it's a spell book, and I have the history of Halloween and how to tell if someone's a witch.
Really? So what? I mean, and it's very.
He's not going to try to drown me in the bucket.
Well, let's wait and see.
No, there's alternate methods. There's alternate
This is very
methods.
interesting because, like, obviously there's a whole dark history, not only like of people who have these gifts, but also of like how society responds to it,
And
right?
how
And
they want to become part of it.
well, yeah. So it's interesting. You know what I mean? So like, what? How do you tell if someone is a witch or not? What does this book say?
The book
Yeah. What are your views, Jeremy?
about the occult.
No, just this.
Oh, right. Will you hold this for me? Thank you.
You guys are gonna be getting coffee after this. I know. I like
Okay.
this.
So, let's see. I actually found the Yahoo answers
Oh, yes.
Yahoo Answers / how do I tell if someone's a witch? So these are the first answers I found. How do you tell if someone is a true witch? I have suspicions that a family member of mine, through marriage, is a real witch. Facts. Number 1, jet black hair with widow's peak.
Oh my gosh. What's your natural hair color?
You don't
Yeah,
have
what is
a
your
widow's
natural
peak.
hair
You
color?
don't have a widow's peak.
2, upturned nose.
Upturned
You
nose.
have a very nice ski slope little nose.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful.
3, foretelling of dreams, prophetic dreams.
Do you have that?
You do have that.
Okay.
Okay, so
Used to be gothic. Yeah? No. Oh. Total. Okay. Used to use Ouija boards. That was me.
Oh my gosh. Wait, do you have a
You-
widow's peak?
No, do I?
Put your hair back.
have a big
You do
Oh
have
my
a widow's peak.
Oh my god, am I the
goodness.
witch?
You're
You
the,
Oh my god, I'm the witch.
You're the witch.
Used to do witchcraft. What do you mean used to? That means you
Yeah.
were a witch.
Well, okay, keep going.
Got a mole removed because of cancer, but I've read witches have
Is that
scars
true?
and moles.
That's true.
You had a mole removed?
Because it was.
It was right there.
Oh,
'Cause
wow.
you're a
Oh
witch?
my gosh.
That makes you a
8,
witch.
uses anointing oil.
Anointing
They
oil.
love to
Oh.
massage.
Oh, she's
you're
anointing
oily.
you.
Oh my gosh.
Well, not like, that was nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The 9th and final fact is excessively nice, like she's covering up something.
Oh my gosh.
That's rude. Oh my god, who
Oh
wrote
my
this?
gosh. Excess, like she's covering up something.
Now, here's the concluding statement on the post. How can you tell if someone is a real or true witch? Question mark, exclamation mark. This is serious, no joking stuff. Also, can you determine if a surname originated with witches? I'd like to see if it runs in the family. Her mother seems odd too.
Oh my
That sounds
god.
This was another post that I found. Okay, I know this sounds retarded, but in my family, we have 4 girls. I think I am a witch because once my pencil was falling over and I said stop, and it stopped.
Whoa.
And sometimes I can sense things, and I'm not the only one who thinks they are. My girl cousins do too. And I was reading that being a witch can travel through blood.
Okay,
Someone's
this is
response,
ridiculous.
OMG, do you have a birthmark? Do you float in water?
What is
Do you
going
weigh as much
on?
as a duck? What is
What are they saying in the chat?
Yeah, seriously.
What are they saying in the
John
chat?
77
I know I weigh
says
more than a
Amanda's-
duck.
John 77 says Amanda's a witch.
Well,
Should we do a test?
Would you weigh more than a duck?
I don't think so.
That's from Monty Python.
And what else are they saying?
I'm
what
not
do they
a witch.
do? They have a, do
a
they have
witch.
a question?
Euromint wants to know, how do witches reproduce? Like, how is it passed on?
Sure,
maybe?
yeah, that's a
Oh, I
great
think
question.
maybe what
Is
they
it
mean is
passed
like,
on?
is it genetic, do you think? Or like, is it just something some people have,
It's
some people
spiritual.
don't? It's spiritual. Do you think that?
Sometimes it runs through bloodlines because of
Uh-huh.
DNA, and if it's really strong and imprinted, it passes on. But honestly, people die and are reborn many lifetimes. So if
Right.
you had many lifetimes as a priestess or a witch, then you still have it.
Oh, gotcha.
Even if your
okay.
family never knew anything about it.
Right.
Then who was the first witch? Do we know?
You know what? I think the first witch would go all the way back to caveman times. I mean, we're talking, this is primeval energy. It's the first thing people knew was witchcraft.
Justin, can we have a song about this, please?
Sure. To be a
Duck mock
witch, it sure would be nice, 'cause that means that I could come back to life. I'm keeping a bird with me from now on to keep away the haunted spirits or haunted fawns. After this show, I will have no socks because they will be rocked off like Doc Mock. Who's with me, stream viewers? Doc Mock for life, am I right? Come on, guys. Woo! Timer effects, yeah!
You got a fan in Danu. She loved your little song.
I've never seen that
the parrot
bird. So
liked it.
She really liked it. She started preening.
What is preening means cleaning herself.
She,
So
she
did
was
Maria.
showing off. She wanted to show him that she would make a really good mate.
During the show, during the
So
song.
she was adjusting her hair for you.
Oh, Maria, watch.
Watch
She
out.
thought, ooh, sing more.
Yes.
I think we have a video, or you have a letter that you want to,
Yeah, it's really creepy.
and I think we have a video to go along with it.
Yeah.
Chloe, this is the Derek.movie.
It was really weird because I opened my mailbox today and there was a letter and it was postmarked October 31st, 2012.
What?
Are you making this up?
No, it's true.
And look, it's all burned, so
Yeah.
that means that something was happening.
It's ripped out of a diary, actually. These are
a
diary
typed
pages.
diary.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
I'm scared.
Okay, well.
So
do you want the video to start playing now?
yes.
Is there no...
There's music. There should be some music.
Okay, but you're still going to talk while it's
Yeah,
playing?
I'm gonna read the letter.
So you will still be hearing Jeremy, hopefully, through the letter.
And perhaps the bird.
Yes.
And
Yes.
the bird. Little
Here we go.
Oh, lemon. Oh, late night.
The following is a passage. Oh, I think, yeah. The following is a passage from a diary labeled "The Intimate Emotions of Derek Westerman." Oh, did you
But I
record
have
it?
to write it down.
Oh, I think he's
now,
recorded it.
If only to, for a moment,
Ah.
believe that it really happened.
Oh my gosh.
Less than 5 minutes ago, I encountered something that I can only call an apparition from a world beyond this. Something dead that could not rest. It occurred in my shower. I had decided moments earlier to take a shower to clean off my body. But when I turned on the faucet knob, no water appeared. Instead emerged a flood of mist that formed into the shape of a woman. It was the daughter of a plantation owner. I could tell from her attire. She was adorned with the finest silks and patchworks. I wanted to run,
What is this?
but I was afraid that people would see me naked. She told me not to be afraid. She said, "Don't be afraid, for all must die. And when your time comes, I will be there waiting for you to hold your hand to take you into the world beyond this." She then shampooed my hair while I cried. I write this as a way of letting everyone out there in the studio and the World Wide Web know that there are things beyond science and physics, things that have the ability to change the way we view ourselves. And I have seen these things. Dear listener, when your time comes to enter the world of spirits and spooks, I, Derek, will be there waiting for you to assure you that your soul will go on, to hold your hand and squeeze tightly as we together step into the limitless void, the space of goblins, witches, and pure energy.
What are
The world
these
without end.
pictures?
Trick or
Yeah, what are these?
A world without
They're
end.
just trick or treating.
Oh, this is cute. Actually, that's really nice, Derek. That's our friend Derek out there that made that video. That's really
It's
sweet.
in the letter.
It's in the letter.
Yeah.
You gotta.
So that's from the future. That video.
So Derek wrote that in 2012.
I forgot to mention
Well,
there's a
after he's
DVD
died already.
in this.
Oh my god.
And you know, what are the odds that you guys would have known him?
That's really weird.
Right. Weird.
What is the
Freaky
IM desk
deaky.
saying? Do they have any questions? I mean, we have two
I
people.
have so many
Yeah, I have a lot of
questions.
questions too. So, do they have questions, you guys? Who's in there?
Okay, there's three of you
I
over
think they're a
there.
little overwhelmed.
So,
There's a lot happening.
Guinevere, let me ask you this. So, the common misconception, I guess, is that like when people are like, "Oh, can you see any ghosts around like right now?" I mean, is that what it's like? Or you like walk into a room and like you see someone with like a gash in their head and it's
Okay,
Amanda?
so that actually falls under the category of what I call freshly dead.
Oh.
It's really kind of interesting when you think about it. So if you get hit by a car and you're freshly dead, you actually bear all the ick of the car accident.
Right.
But let's say it's been, a couple of months, you look normal.
Okay.
Why
So it's
is
almost
that?
like you forgot you had the accident. You're still wandering around and you have, usually people they look whatever for them they felt was their most beautiful. So
Really?
whenever they were the youngest or the
Tonight
most
for me.
attractive, they tend to come looking lovely. They don't usually come looking
Okay.
decrepit.
What comes after that?
Anything they want, really, because you have several options when you die. You can wander if you want. Some people wander because they don't know. And since there's no such thing as time is a part of that illusion, they can be wandering for 100 years and it's not going to hurt them.
Oh, so they don't get bored?
No, not at all. There's nothing to get bored about.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So in that situation, they're wandering. Are they speaking to people, thinking that, like, what? And are people responding to them?
Hold on.
Oh,
We're
okay.
taking a poopy. Poopy.
Because that scares me. Like, if they don't know that they've died, and
Well-
they're going through life, and nobody's responding to them.
It's not really like that.
Oh.
A lot of traumatized, unhappy spirits are still trying to work out their trauma from what they believed in life. So they will get through it. It's kind of like, have you ever heard the joke about how many therapists does it take to change a light bulb?
Yeah.
none, because the light bulb has to want to change itself.
Yeah.
So,
Good one.
so when people are dead, that whole free will thing means you get to decide when you're over an issue. So if you see a haunting, a real haunting, or a troubled ghost, it's somebody who's not kind of done with their trouble yet.
Okay, so that's true. I mean, that's kind of what is the common thought about ghosts and things. Are if they're still roaming around aimlessly, it's because they have unfinished business.
Right,
Quote from
and they
Casper.
will get helped.
Yeah.
You know, and it's
Yeah.
not like they don't have guides or assistants. They just choose when they're going to actually see those guides or assistants.
But, now, does it freak you out to see these ghosts? Does it scare you?
No.
No.
And do you see?
I actually laughed when I go see like movies like The Ring, or
because they're so
I
scared?
giggle a lot because, you know, some ghost is tearing off somebody's jawbone, and I'm like, oh my God, that's so funny.
Like that wouldn't
So,
happen.
but what about, are there dark spirits? Like
There
ghosts?
are.
There
And
are.
those ones are scary, but
And can
ghosts
they
aren't
physically
scary.
harm you? Because you were at an exorcism earlier today, right? That must have been.
I was at an
Before
exorcism
she
earlier
came
today.
here, she was at an
An exorcism.
exorcism.
It wasn't that big a deal though, because I worked on the same person last week, and I got most of the icky stuff out.
Okay.
What do you do?
Well, it just depends on the person. Sometimes, well, most of the times I use, I have this really wonderful Tibetan incense that's a 2,000-year-old recipe.
Wow.
It's beautiful stuff. It really does clear the air. Sorry,
much
I
of
have something
that?
humorous
Yeah.
about it.
How do I get some of that?
It's actually, you can buy it at this place called the Golden Spiral Staircase or something over at Inn of the Seventh Ray.
I love Inn of the Seventh Ray. I went
It's
to a
really
lovely dinner
expensive,
there.
but it's worth it. It's $10 for incense, which is a lot more than it usually is.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's worth it.
Really? I
And I
have to get
use
some.
sage. I have a tribal drum that's 150 years old that was
Wow.
previously owned by a shaman before me.
Oh, cool.
I've got 500-year-old Tibetan bowls. Rattles. You basically, it's interesting. There's a ceremony you do where you kind of lure the bad stuff out. You almost like try and seduce them out.
Like a snake charmer.
Yeah, it's really kind of cool when you think about it. You kind of get friendly with the darker energy, and then you use the sounds like the drum or the rattle or the bowls, and it disrupts the energy. It kind of dissipates them, and then you can send them into a better energy. Because even with dark energy, you're supposed to evolve all dark energy. You're not supposed to. This is where the whole Christian thing, where they cast them to hell, it doesn't work. You know,
right.
because there is no hell to go to.
Right.
You're just. They're like, this is really funny. It's
Yeah.
casting me to hell.
Can you see the spirit that you cope?
Sometimes, yeah. She sees them a lot better than I can sometimes. And she'll chase them out of the house. She'll actually scream at them and fly after them. It's
Wow,
kind of
really?
cool to watch her chase one away.
Did you ever see a ghost, Jeremy, when you were dabbling in your magic?
Besides what I thought was Jimi Hendrix,
But
apparently
did you
not.
see Jimi Hendrix?
No.
No, you
It was just the spirit
you felt
and the
him
Ouija
there.
board, yeah.
So have you?
Spirit, it just was
Yeah.
It was. So you're thinking she's thinking it was a spirit playing a joke on you.
Oh, well, that's, yeah.
That's
But
what you
who?
think
I
it
wanna know
was.
who.
It probably just anyone. There probably are jokesters out there.
Can we get them to come
Yeah.
back?
They're like, oh, this is fun.
Can we get them to
That's-
come back?
that's what I would do.
Right now. No, I want to challenge that jokester ghost right now.
Let's
to-
get that jokester ghost in here.
Yeah,
I think
this
it might
is-
have been Adam.
This is crap.
Yeah.
No, I want to talk to that ghost.
Do you have a Ouija board with you?
No.
Oh.
Well, this is crazy because I feel like I don't know, like if the same thing. Maybe I can get your guys' opinion on this. Like I know that I've thought that I've seen ghosts when I was a kid, and I still do have like a very active imagination. So, for an example is like one time I had just kind of found some old newspaper articles about how my grandpa had died in a plane crash, and I hadn't known any of this before. And this was maybe when I was like maybe 12 or 13, and I was very upset about it and like was really sad. And that night I went to bed and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I swear I saw him like in his 19, you know what I mean, like his army uniform, like coming down from the ceiling, and I grabbed his hand. And it was just it wasn't scary, it was just the most soothing thing. Like, was that a ghost or was that my mind?
You did see him.
I did see him.
How do you know? Because
She said so.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So since I didn't have the mic, you didn't hear the sound she made when you talked about your grandfather, but she made this little teeny tiny cute little.
Really?
And that was her saying, "Oh, that was the real guy."
Oh, really?
And
Yeah,
how
very
does she
affectionate.
know if she wasn't there? How does
She doesn't need to be there. And there, again, going back to time not being linear.
Yeah, that.
I know. You can go forward and back, past, present, future, living, dead, form to form.
What is she
And
saying?
She's just excited
She's
about what I'm
making fun
saying.
of your hat.
She likes her hat. She likes pink.
She does.
Yes.
Your hair.
Basball has a question.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it totally refers to, but he keeps asking it. why have you never claimed James Randi $1 Million Challenge? Do you know anything about that? Some
What?
challenge? I
What
don't
are
know.
you talking about?
Sorry.
Do you know what
Will
that
you
is?
tell me
That's
if this
okay.
story was real? Yeah. I was a baby, and this is the first memory I ever had is me. I wake up and I am elevated, levitated out of my crib, and then there's the blinds, and then they turn. They go from down to up, and then they flip me over once, and then lay me back down and put the blanket on me because the blanket got knocked off.
I totally buy that.
It was real. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, like an angel then. Was that some sort of angel that would do something like that?
Was I touched by an angel?
I don't actually think that was an angel. I think that was like a relative. Like a grandparent or great grandparent,
Wow.
because that's the kind of thing that they would do. You were probably having a moment, literally, where you were almost about to experience crib death.
Wow.
And so the flipping you was keeping you from dying.
Oh,
Whoa.
Justin, please.
Justin.
Let's exercise the ghosts out of this room. And let's exercise the black eyed peas till noon. Oh, my humps, my lovely lady lumps. Loyal Casanova. I am Loyal Casanova.
Oh, that's nice. Look, Loyal Casanova made
Where
a
are
shirt
you?
for you.
Can you see the Loyal Casanova? I can't even remember what I wrote.
I am honest.
I think
I am
I am
smooth.
honest. I am smooth. I am loyal Casanova. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I think it's time for What's Cute this week.
Okay.
And I do a segment every week called What's Cute This Week, where I just show something that is cute. And we don't have to play the whole thing because it's pretty long. But we can. We'll
Let's
see
do
how the
it.
audience response is.
Aww.
They're just kitties. They're playing softball. Aren't they cute?
They're so cute.
What does that bird think of this? I'm sure look at her. She's watching.
Yeah, she's watching. She's like, they better not eat me.
Are cats evil?
No, of course not.
No. Okay.
They make good familiars as well.
They do?
Yes.
Oh, I kind of
Birds are the
that.
best. Cats are second best.
Dogs are last.
Dogs are way last.
They are?
They have
'Cause
no clue.
They have their own,
They're
their
the
own
closest to
agenda.
us.
Yeah, that's true. How interesting.
Well, we're talking about when we're connecting with an animal. Last time I checked, nobody has any like bubbles in their home.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore, thank goodness.
Come on, you guys. It's Halloween.
Do you guys think this is cute?
Yeah, this
I think it's
okay.
cute. I love cats.
I
Okay.
feel sorry for that baseball.
Get it off.
So cute.
Turn it off.
So I have. So now.
My bird is
Thank you.
cuter.
Thank you.
Let me just ask you this. I mean, let's
Yeah.
make this personal for a minute. Can you see like dark spirits around people, or
Yes.
And how are
Which
we
one of
doing?
us has more?
Or, like,
Neither.
how are we?
Neither? We don't have any?
None of you three.
None of us. How about
No.
them in the chats?
No.
Justin, though, he does.
Oh, I have
He's
a
got
little-
some personal demons, but
Wait, I have a question about the personal demons. You know what? From time to time, like I'll feel something touch the small of my back when I get really like stressed out.
that is an angel.
That's an angel.
Yeah, that is an angel. They will physically touch you on your shoulder, your back. Sometimes you'll feel your hair move.
What
Yeah,
is like
those are
chills?
angels.
You know, you get
Chills? That means a spirit is passing by you.
What's the difference between a ghost and an angel?
Well, an angel is not, has never been a human, and is a guidance to us and to our evolution. And ghosts are people who haven't quite finished their business.
What's a pea shiver?
A what?
Guys know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about, right? You're peeing and then all of a sudden you go, boom.
That's physiological.
We need.
That's you really enjoying using the restroom.
So many questions.
Can we ask one more question?
Real quick.
Pseudo says, if hell doesn't exist, why do angels exist?
See, this is the coolest part. Ever think about the chess game of how we grow as spirits, okay? So this whole heaven-hell energy is here, you know? You can go anywhere you want on the planet and you will find hell. You can go anywhere on the planet and find somebody who's cruel enough to do something horrible to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, angels are there to help us evolve. The concept of demons, and demons do exist, which is ironic because there is no hell, is demons are there to help us become stronger because we're actually stronger than them anyway. So there's a very interesting chess game happening that's on a higher level that challenges us to be better people. But there is no hell to go to at all, period. There's also no heaven. but there are players on the game board.
Wow, that's an interesting way to look at
Can
it.
we play checkers? Because I'm better at that.
I bet you could win. Yes.
Well, thanks you guys
yeah,
so
this is
much.
really
I have so many.
interesting.
Can you guys? We have a post show that we do that's like 25 minutes.
Not
if you,
even, yeah,
Not
like-
even. If you guys want to stay, I mean, I could have
Jeremy,
so many
do you
more
have
questions.
anything to say to take us out?
I found the final answer to how to discover if someone's a witch.
Okay, thank goodness.
Found it in the book. There's really no certain way to tell if someone's a witch other than asking them, and they still might lie. And that can be rude, so be careful and polite about it. Some people who identify as witches dress in ways to display their beliefs, such as wearing pentacles or other symbols. However, plenty of non-witches do that too, so it's not exactly a great way to tell it. The final answer, though, is if a house lands on her.
I have my house lands on me.
I wear sleep boots.
Yeah, I'm hoping no houses land on me today.
I know. Let's cross our fingers.
I don't have
Alright.
the ruby slippers on, so that's probably a good thing.
Let's do an acapella sing
Yeah.
out.
Okay, one. Thanks for everyone.
Happy Halloween.
Thanks for everything, everyone.
Happy Halloween.
Everyone. I hope this answers
Late night lemonade. Do-do-do-do. We're gonna take a walk in the shade. Do-do-do-do. We're gonna sit and talk for a while. So come on, everyone.
You guys can waft the bird poop your direction.
Bye, everyone.